people talk about Kevin Hart all the time. Kevin Hart was smart enough, and I'm not here to defend anybody. And you know something about your couch, you be wondering when it's going to heat up, right? And I know deep down them cards is going to get crashed. Yeah. That's a lot of cards, right? I'm looking at him like this. He got me with like, so when you was growing up, what inspired you? I'm waiting for you like this. So when you and so-and-so was beefing, but what people don't know, and I'm using, Kevin Hart don't need me to defend him. Mm-hmm. I know this little work ethics.
Yes.
Because I was a part of it. I said it on another platform. I remember Kevin Hart had one joke, and this is not being racist, he's doing an impression of a monkey, right?
Right.
And he was the best monkey you ever seen do a monkey joke. He had this, he had this going on, the ooh, ah, ah, everything. And he used to rip, and he used to work the grimiest spots. But he used to commute from Philly. He would come up, he would do my clubs, the hood clubs, those $50 spots, and then he'd go do the mainstream spots. Mm. He knew that this is only gonna get me one thing. He had a bigger picture. He knew exactly what he was gonna do. He knew how he was gonna get there. You want representation? Guess what? They're not going to the chicken factory. They're going to the cellar. They're going to the comedy strip. They're going to that. And you have to have the work ethics to sit around, Shannon, and wait for opportunity. Somebody fall out on the lineup.
Right.
Somebody, you gotta get a reference to somebody. Just sit around, just hanging out. One day, okay, now's your shot to go in there. And I seen him do that. I seen him go from my spots to the comedy cellar spots. I seen him get a manager. I seen him go to one of the most prestigious comedy festivals. It's a comedy festival. Shout out to my man Bruce who ran the JFL Comedy Festival for years. This festival, 25 years ago.
Toronto?
Montreal.
Montreal was being Canada, yes.
This was everybody's dream if I could get on there. Guess what? You're not going to get on there in a chilling circuit. You're not. There's no way. Some kind of way you got to get into the audience, you got to mainstream. But one thing about that special, it broke so many people. That festival, Monique, Uptown Comedy Club, it broke her. This festival was so dope, Shannon. You can go up there with an 8-minute showcase set, 9 or 10 minutes. And if you got a point of view, people can see what they could do. You walking out of there, people was walking out there with a $250,000 deal just to hold you. That's what that festival was. Wow. And when people don't understand, they say, well, how did so-and-so go from
this to that?
To that? You missed the whole shit. And the reason why you missed it, because you wasn't invited. You didn't have the audition. And you can't knock a person that knows how to use their resources and position themselves for the right people to see them. Or you could bitch, complain, do them chitlin circus shit all you want. They pay money. That's where I came from. But eventually, you got to figure out how to maneuver yourself through this business. Kevin blew up off of that. Dave Chappelle blew up off of that. Sue Costello, Monique. It was so many people. It was the hottest festival. And that's what the birth of Kevin Hart was for the people like, he's a plant. No. His path was different from your path. You cannot fault anybody because the way they get it is different from the way you get it. And all of this bullshit about, I came through the mud, so-and-so. Guess what? I came through the mud. Guess what, Shannon? I took a shower. I put cologne on the day. I washed myself. I used my watch to let you know how much time. And I switched it up.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
When you started having success, did people think you took the easy way out? Because it seems to be, I get that now. Oh, he sold his soul.
But guess what? They don't know. What did Prince say? It sometimes take 10 years to be an overnight success. Those people that just introduce you, they don't know. But the real people, they know.
Right.
That's why I've had arguments with comics or whatever. Oh, he ain't so. I'm like, ask somebody about me. Ask somebody about my career. Oh, it's easy. You got the suits. Ask somebody about me moving from D.C., sleeping on my man Royale Walker's couch for a year and a half. He get a TV show, leave me in his apartment. I ain't got no money, no electricity, no water.
You ain't paying the bills?
Huh? I tried to pay the bills. Them $30 shows wasn't getting it. Yo, I had an African landlord too. And he's so sick of me, man. We used to pay him what I owe. He was so mad. He said, please, I would pay you to leave. Yo, because it was an area about to be gentrified. He was like, please, no, I don't want nothing. I just want you to leave. I'm talking about a stitching cord. It's my man's apartment up top, sliding down, switching that stitching cord from a hot plate to an iron to a heater. People don't know. Nobody knows your comeback other than the people there. But then at some point, it ain't your job to give a you know?
Because a lot of times all they see is the success, but they never see the struggle. And because they didn't see the struggle, they see the success. They see the TV shows, they see the cars, they see the house, they see whatever.
That's what everybody want to do now. They want to be you. Everybody want to be you today.
Right.
Everybody want to be Joe Rogan today.
Right.
Nobody want to be Joe Rogan 25 years ago when people's like, what the is this? But now they see success, they want to do it. You don't even know how many they say, now I'm going to do a podcast. I want to do a Club Shay Shay. They don't know how many years you was putting in when nobody believed in this.
Right.
When you was like, watch, it's going to pop. If I keep going. I had offers to do this show, people trying to, and this before it popped. And I feel bad, not feel bad coming on it down, because I really didn't want it to feel like, oh, now it's popping. But it was always a conflict. And another one of the reasons, because we got mutual friends, Red Graham, my man Keith Burns was one of your players.
Okay, yeah.
I grew up, I've known him since we played Little League football together. Right? But going back to my point, everybody wants to take the easy route. Nobody wants to take the hard work. It takes something like this. It wasn't last year. No. It takes years. It takes years of looking at those subscriptions. God damn! I thought that one was gonna pop. Like 1,000 views.
You don't know.
You don't know. But then when that lick hits, you feel good. But everybody else like, oh my God. But you back there like this. I knew it.
Right.
All I needed was the time.
You go back to The Wire. Yourself, Idris Elba. You had Michael B. Jordan was on there. I think he was like 14, 15 years of age.
Yeah.
Michael K. Williams. I mean, that cast that you guys had, what was did you have a relationship? Were you guys ever set together?
I had a relationship with Idris Wood. I had a relationship with him. Michael B. Jordan, I was like so much older than him. I really had nothing in common with him. Michael K. Williams, we was really, really close. That was like one of my closest guys connected to that. He used to come out, he was a real Brooklyn dude.
Yeah. So
he used to be like, man, RIP to him. He was a great dude. You know, troubled souls, you know, things happen, but he was like one of my closest connections. But the biggest connection, and I want to go back, when I did The Corner, Tasha Smith.
Okay.
Tasha Smith and Candy Alexander, right? Okay. Tasha Smith, and I don't want to be offensive or anything. When I say this, people don't have to take it the wrong way. She's a bad bitch. And when I say that, not just on the acting side, I'm talking about directing. There is nothing she can't do.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know. I'm trying to encourage her to go back. She started as a stand-up. But she was my coach. When I didn't know what I was doing, Shannon, and I don't have, you talking about a guy with no training.
Right.
She used to put me to the side, read my lines with me. In fact, she was the reason why I was on BMF.
Wow.
She was like, she called me one day. You know how certain people call you, you know it's a money phone call, right? And I was getting dressed for another thing. It was for Winning Time, the HBO show about the Laker dynasty.
Yeah.
And I'm all happy. I'm like, I'm working, and I get a call for her. I'm like, I ain't got time to answer this call. I'm getting dressed, right? As soon as I picked the phone up, because she said, when I call, you better answer that goddamn phone. I'm with 50 right now. I'm with Randy. Randy was with the creator, and she basically gave me that role. Wow.
Want to join Club Shay Shay? Become an official member by hitting that subscribe button, where you never know who's going to be joining us for drinks and conversation. Don't be late to the party, because you know we like to do something before 2 something.